Hi everyone, welcome to C Programming Language Part 3. In Part 2 C language we have discussed about what is a language, what is a programming language, what are the different types of programming languages, etc. In this Part 3 C language we will be discussing about what is a program and what is a need to write programs, what is a platform dependency and what are different ASCII codes. Now see, what is a program? Program means that is a set of instructions or set of statements. Collection of statements or collection of instructions is called a program. For suppose I want to take a class. Before taking class there are so many instructions for myself. First of all, I have to prepare well. Next step is I have to arrange setup, means tripod, phone or camera, lighting, etc. After arranging these things, third step is what? I have to take a class with a smile. Yes or no? These are different steps. After shooting this class, transfer this file to system or laptop. And by using any editing software, edit that, then finally upload. These are the different steps to upload a video. These are called instructions. Set of instructions or set of rules. That is nothing but a program. For suppose take another example. If you want to go for a picnic, what are the steps? First of all, you have to decide place. Next, how will you go there? By train or by bus? When will you go? And when will return? These are different steps. These are different instructions to go for picnic. For suppose, I want to add two numbers, 10 and 20. From keyboard, I want to enter 10, then place, next 20. Finally, system will give the answer, that is 30. So, first of all, start, enter numbers to add and plus symbol also. These are different steps, instructions. So, a program is a collection of instructions. Instruction is nothing but a statement. By using keyboard and by using alphabetical keys and numerical keys, different keys, we can pass instructions to the computer. What is the need to write a program? To communicate with the computer. Because by writing different programs, a collection of programs, we can make a software. So here, set of programs is nothing but, set of programs is nothing but what? Software. To design any software, the programmer or developer should write a number of programs. So, collection of programs is nothing but a software. Collection of instructions is nothing but a program. To communicate with the system, we have to create a software. Because a computer does not identify our language. For suppose to add two numbers, I can say to the computer, hey computer, add these two numbers. Will it give result? No, because my language is not understandable by the computer. Computer understands only zeros and ones. So, we have to prepare programs, different types of programs to make a software. By using that software, we can communicate with computers. Already I explained in part 2 of a C language how many types of softwares are there. One is system software, other one is application software. To To design any type of a software, either system software or application software, we should write a number of programs. Suppose see, these are instructions, collection of statements or collection of instructions. This is a program. Every programming language has some rules, set of rules. C language has its own rules and Java language has its own rules. So every language has its own rules. For suppose one example is in C language, in a program each and every statement ends with semicolon. Each and every statement must be ends with a semicolon. This is one of rules of C language. This is a program. Just imagine. This program is nothing but source code. What is this? Source code. The program written in middle level or high level languages is called source code. This source code is not directly understandable by the computer. So, by using language processors, either compiler or interpreter. In C language, we will use what type of a translator? Compiler. By using compiler, we can translate this source code into which format? Binary format. That is called machine code. Machine code. This is in the form of binary format. Binary means only 2 zeros and 1s. This is also called object code. What is this? Object code. After compilation of the source code, we will get which code? Object code. That is directly understandable by the computer. For suppose in my computer there is an operating system Windows. Which operating system? Windows operating system. In this Windows operating system, there is a compiler with extension .exe. Executable file. Each and every operating system has its own extensions. If you want to write any C program in Windows operating system computer, then you should download that C language application with an extension .exe. For suppose in another system there is another OS, Mac. In Mac, if you want to write any C program, first of all, download and install C program software with an extension .dmg. Here, .exe and .dmg are extensions for softwares. Okay. .dmg file does not executable in this Windows operating system. Same, .exe file does not executable in Mac operating system. So, each and every operating system has its own extensions. Here, C compiler is platform dependent. That means system dependent. If you want to write any C programs, first of all, you should download corresponding C software. After compilation, what file will be created? Object code. After that we will get exe file, executable file. The executable file created in Windows operating system does not executable in Mac operating system and vice versa. Means the executable file created in a Mac operating system will not be executable in Windows operating system. That is nothing but platform dependency. System dependent. So, C compiler is a system dependent. Source code will be converted in the form of what? Object code. Here, suppose there is a program addition of two numbers. I want to add two numbers. One is a 3 and other one is a 5. In between these two numbers, what is the symbol? Plus. 3 plus 5. If I give input 3 and 5 with addition operator, then system will give answer what? 8. This is output. But internally, this 3 will be converted in the form of zeros and ones, means a binary format. Again, 5 will be converted in the form of zeros and ones, and plus is also converted in the form of zeros and ones, binary format. After conversion, the calculation done on bits, zeros and ones. After that, finally, it will give output in decimal format only, means 8, not in zeros and ones, because that is not understandable by the human. So 3 plus 5 is equal to what? 8. Okay, here 3 conversion of this 3 from decimal to what? Binary is easy, and 5, this is also easy. But what about plus? In keyboard there are so many keys, there are so many characters. Each and every character present in the keyboard has a code, a special code in any programming language. That special code is nothing but ASCII code. Very important concept in the point of interviews. See here, ASCII codes. Every character present in the keyboard has its own code, that is called ASCII code. ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange. What is the full form? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. There are two types of ASCII codes. One is standard ASCII code, and other one is extended ASCII code. Extended ASCII code. Okay, there are two types. In standard ASCII, range is 0 to 127. 0 to 127 codes are there in which standard ASCII. Total how many numbers? How many codes? 0 to 127 means including 0, total 128. Here in extended ASCII, a range is from 128 to 255. Okay, this is the range of extended ASCII. Finally, total ASCII code range is 0 to 255. Total number including 0, total 256. Here plus ASCII code is 43. This is already defined. If you press plus from the keyboard, compiler takes what is the code? 43. There are numbers in the keyboard 0 to 9. 0 ASCII code is 48. 1 ASCII code is 49. 2 50 and so on up to 9. What is the ASCII code for 9? Simply add 9 to this 48. 57. There are capital alphabets and we can pass small alphabets. So capital letters. Capital letter A ASCII code is 65, B 66 and so on. What about capital Z? What will be the code for capital Z? Some of you will calculate very fastly and Z equal to 91 answer. But that is wrong because A equal to 65. Already 65 is assigned to A. Remaining how many alphabets are there? 25. So 65 plus 25, Z is 90. Like that A equal to 97, small b equal to 98 and so on. Small z equal to what? 122. These are very important ASCII codes. Please remember this. These are very helpful while we are writing C programs. There are some interesting programs. If you enter any key from the keyboard, automatically we get the output, that is ASCII code. Or if you enter ASCII code from the keyboard, directly it will give the output, the character, corresponding character. We will discuss later in programs section. And here a space bar ASCII code is 32. From 0 to 31, these are non-printable characters. Non-printable characters. For example, enter. That is non-printable, but cursor place at the next line. Char is written or enter. ASCII code is what? 10. that is not printable. Enter ASCII code is what? 10. Okay. And backspace and form feed. Okay, form feed or next page, that is 12. 12 for form feed. 0 to 31 are non-printable characters. These are control characters. Okay, like enter and backspace, form feed, etc. Here form feed means these are used in printer. These are helpful in some peripheral devices like printers. Okay. Now see, extended ASCII from 128 to 255 is the range for extended ASCII. In this extended ASCII there are special symbols, foreign language characters, and these are very helpful in the creation of protocols. There are some special symbols present in extended ASCII. Here standard ASCII is 7-bit coded. Actually 1 byte equal to how many bits? 8 bits. But here standard ASCII from 0 to 127 is 7-bit coded. For suppose there is a binary format of a character or a number. See, for example, 1011010 is binary format. This is a binary format for character B. How many bits are there? Total 7 bits. This is a 7-bit set. Standard ASCII is a 7-bit. But each and every character occupies how many bytes? 1 byte in C language. Character data type occupies a single byte. 1 byte means how many bits? 8 bits. So, remaining place is 0. At left side only, not at right side. If you write 0 at right side, completely that will be changed. From this binary format, how we get this B, I will explain coming video. Here extended ASCII is 8-bit coded. That extra bit is parity bit, that is for error checking. This is all about ASCII codes and its types and some important ASCII codes for given characters. In next video, we will see about conversions. Conversion of a binary language to decimal and decimal to binary and types of number systems in C language. If you understand this concept, please hit the like button and share to your friends. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching.